Imagine a world where history's most famous smile was stolen. What if you painted the Mona Lisa before Da Vinci? It's 1503 in Florence. Leonardo is just beginning his sketches. But in this timeline, you've already seen the end. You hire a rival master. You whisper the secrets of sfumato and the posture of Lisa Gherardini. You act first. While Leonardo obsesses over the geometry of her hands, your artist is already finishing the underpainting. The portrait is unveiled to the Medici family. It is a masterpiece, and the world learns a name that isn't Da Vinci. The shockwaves through Florence are immediate. A new genius has emerged, seemingly out of nowhere, surpassing the great master. Leonardo arrives at the palazzo to find his greatest vision already realized. The enigmatic smile greets him from another's canvas. The blow to his ego is devastating. For a man who sought perfection in all things, being beaten to the finish line is unbearable. Patrons who once waited years for a single sketch now turn their gaze toward your artist. Leonardo's commissions begin to dry up. Without the fame and confidence the Mona Lisa would have provided, Leonardo leaves his other great works, like The Last Supper, in a state of decay. Your artist's version becomes the new standard for portraiture. The subtle blending and lifelike gaze are attributed to your choice. Slowly, Leonardo da Vinci fades into the background of history. He becomes known as a dreamer who never quite finished anything significant. In this timeline, history's most famous face is a reminder of your heist. Until next time, stay cryptic. You didn't just steal a name, you stole the soul of his technique. The delicate layering of glaze, the sfumato that Leonardo spent a lifetime refining, is now your artist's signature. In a hidden studio on the outskirts of the city, your artist works by candlelight, following your precise instructions on the curve of the lip and the depth of the gaze. Word reaches the Medici. They are intrigued by the rumors of a portrait that captures more than just a likeness, but the very essence of a human soul. Leonardo feels the pressure. He hears the whispers in the markets. He works faster, but his perfectionism is his own worst enemy in this race. Your artist adds the final haunting highlights to the eyes. It is done. The Mona Lisa exists, and it is not a Da Vinci. The painting is displayed in the heart of Florence. The crowds are silent. They have never seen anything so lifelike, so hauntingly beautiful. Leonardo stands in the back of the crowd, anonymous. He sees his own thoughts, his own future, staring back at him from a stranger's canvas. The King of France hears of the new master. The invitation that would have secured Leonardo's final years is instead sent to your studio. Distracted and discouraged, Leonardo turns away from his anatomical studies. The notebooks that would have revolutionized medicine remain locked and forgotten. A young Raphael visits the painting. He learns his lessons from your artist, not Leonardo. The school of Athens begins to change in his mind. The High Renaissance, as we know it, is built on Da Vinci's foundations. In this world, those foundations are cracked. A new, darker style emerges. Michelangelo, seeing Leonardo's fall, becomes more reclusive. His competition is no longer with a master he respects, but a thief he loathes. The tension in Florence delays the Pope's commissions. The Sistine Chapel remains a plain ceiling for decades longer than in our timeline. Your artist founds a school. Generations of painters are taught that speed and theft are just as valuable as patient genius. Art becomes a race. Leonardo's notebooks on flight and war machines are sold for scrap. The tank, the helicopter, the parachute, all delayed by centuries. The Enlightenment, fueled by Renaissance curiosity, is stifled. Without Leonardo's bridge between art and science, the world moves slower. Centuries later, the Louvre does not hold the Mona Lisa. It holds your masterpiece, but it's treated as a symbol of cunning, not beauty. Historians obsess not over the woman in the painting, but the mysterious figure who commissioned it. Your identity becomes the world's greatest secret. In our modern digital age, the heist is the subject of every documentary. The name Da Vinci is a footnote, what could have been. It proves that in history, an idea is only as powerful as the person who executes it first. You were that person. The rumors of the stolen smile spread to Venice. The great masters there, from Titian to Giorgione, begin to doubt the old ways. Art becomes about speed and strategy. In Milan, the Sforza family, once Leonardo's greatest allies, turn their attention to your artist's school. The Gran Cavallo remains a clay model, never cast in bronze. A black market for stolen ideas emerges in Florence. Artists no longer share techniques. They guard them like state secrets. The collaborative spirit of the Renaissance dies. The Pope, sensing the division, tries to mediate, but the damage is done. The Church's influence on the arts begins to wane as private commissions take over. Because Leonardo stopped his dissections, medical knowledge stagnates. The understanding of the human heart and circulation is delayed by over a century. Your family, the one who commissioned the original, becomes one of the most powerful in Europe. Your influence rivals that of the Medici. In this timeline, there is no bulletproof glass for the Mona Lisa in Paris. The room is dedicated to your portrait, but it is guarded by soldiers, not curators. Modern forensic art historians spend decades trying to prove who really painted it. They find your artist's name hidden in the layers of the background. On the internet of this alternate world, you are a legend, a digital ghost who outmaneuvered the greatest mind of the millennium. Every museum, every textbook, every child's understanding of genius is different because you chose to act when Leonardo hesitated. Without the spark of Leonardo's genius to inspire the masses, the high Renaissance begins to fizzle out sooner. Art becomes more decorative, less revolutionary. Your descendants, inheriting the power and fame of the Heist, become the new patrons of the arts across Europe. You have effectively replaced the Medicis. Modern scholars analyze the chemical makeup of the paint in your masterpiece. They find techniques that were thought to be centuries ahead of their time. France, robbed of its artistic centerpiece, never becomes the world's capital of culture in the same way. The Louvre is just another palace. Even the Vitruvian Man, that symbol of human proportion and potential, is lost to history. The bridge between man and mathematics is broken. In your timeline, the genius is not the inventor, but the one who knows how to spot an invention and take it for themselves. History honors the strategist. Art history books are rewritten. The Golden Age is now defined by the original Heist in 1503. You are the protagonist of this new era. Your commissioned artist, who in our world would have been a nobody, is now mentioned in the same breath as the gods of painting, all because of your vision. People in the 21st century still look at your painting, searching for the same enigmatic secret that Leonardo once intended to paint. But the secret is yours. The very concept of genius has been redefined. It is no longer about what you think, but what you take. And you took everything. In the dusty attics of Florence, modern explorers find Leonardo's unfinished sketches of the Mona Lisa. They are treated as curiosities, not masterpieces. Your Heist secured your place in history, but it cost the world the true breadth of Da Vinci's mind. A fair trade for a dynasty. Every great museum in your timeline has a wing dedicated to the Great Commission. You are the patron saint of the strategically ambitious. History is written by the victors, and in the battle for the most famous face in art, you were the undisputed champion. The smile remains enigmatic, but the secret behind it isn't about the woman. It's about the Heist that changed the world. In this timeline, history's most famous face is a reminder of your Heist. The name Da Vinci is just a whisper in the wind. Until next time, stay cryptic.